Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 1984 John Deere 4050 that came in and we are putting up for sale. As always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions, I'll get up close to everything, show you everything I see, tell you everything that I know. Then of course we'll fire it up, kind of run it through its paces, let you hear the engine, move it around, show you the brakes are nice and strong. As always, if you are in the market for a used tractor, a used piece of ag equipment, or a used piece of construction equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people find our machines and find our videos, and we truly do appreciate that. All right, like I said, this one's a 1984 4050. As you see, 2-wheel drive. It is cab heat air. The air is blowing cold. 15-speed power shift, 3 rear remotes, 540 and 1000 shaft, 6 suitcase weights up front. It's got the 466 inline 6-cylinder engine. I'll get up close here and show you everything. Kind of looking at these front tires. I'm gonna say these are probably 30% or so. I think I'm being fair. The tractor has been painted at some point in time. You'll see here that the yellow looks pretty good, but you'll see there's a little overspray on that. The green there. Pretty doggone straight tractor, and they did a pretty decent job with the paint. It's got a pretty doggone good look. That little mesh there's got a little ding in it. Coming around back here. This rear rim, pretty good looking. It's got some scratches around the edges. This fender's got a couple little tiny, there's a little ding there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Rear tire, I'm gonna say is probably 35% or so. I think I'm being fair there. Back here, like I said, 3 rear remotes. Drawbar's good. 540, 1000 shaft. When this tractor came in, the PTO was not shutting off. It has been fixed. The PTO brake was replaced while they were in there. It was I think $70-some $100 spent on it between that. They did it while they were in there. I think they replaced a couple of seals. They weren't necessarily bad, but they were already there. They already had the tractor split, so everything should be good to go. Like I said, the AC's blowing cold. This rear tire here is probably the same, maybe just a touch better than the other side. Not a lot, but it's probably 35-40% or so. Obviously rack and pinion. This rear rim matches up, kind of just some scuffs around the edges. This side fender here, probably just a little bit straighter than the other side. Not that the other one's bad, but it does have a couple little dents and dings in it. A little bit of paint ran right here. That over top of that battery box looks good. This front tire is better than the other side. I'm gonna call this one probably 65-70%. Pretty decent tread life there. Again, the paint is pretty bright. It's been repainted at some point. You can see just a little bit when you get up real close, just a little bit of that paint peeling there. Like I said, 6 suitcase weights. Nose is pretty darn straight. Like I said, overall, it's a pretty darn straight tractor. 3,342 hours. When we get into the cab, I'll show you why I truly do believe those are the original hours. Starts up and runs good. We'll get up close to the engine here. As you can see, pretty doggone dry. I don't see any oil or diesel running down the side of the block here. Runs good, no excessive smoking. This side mesh over here is actually pretty straight. The other side just has that one little ding there that I saw. Take a look at this side of the engine. Again, everything seems to be nice and dry. I don't see a bunch of oil or diesel running down the side of the block. Might be one tiny little white spot right there. Take a look at the cab. Steps are in good shape. All the glass is in good shape. I don't see any cracks or spider webbing anywhere in the glass. Floor mat's really in pretty doggone good shape. I mean, it doesn't show much wear here. Very clean in here. This side piece over here's got a couple small tears starting in the interior and some crinkles back here. The seat is in good shape. I don't see any cuts or tears anywhere in the seat or the bottom or the back. And part of what we always try to use to gauge if we truly believe hours on these things, these armrests are textured, and when they've got higher hours, you can see there's still the texture up here. When they get more hours, that they start just getting wore completely smooth from where people's arms have been sitting, and this one still has quite a bit of that texture. Pretty clean up here. Like I said, 15-speed power shift. This little cup holder piece has been broken at some point, as you can see there. Everything looks good up here. Steering wheel. 3342, and I do know the hour meter works. Looking up here, HVAC controls. The headliner's pretty darn clean, and it's not sagging. Everything looks good here. Hood looks good from the inside. All right, like I said, it's a 1984 4050, 3,342 hours. There's a bunch of photos of it on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.